fellow Ambazonians, fellow people them for the Southern Cameroon territory. My name is Capo Daniel, since past king, the Deputy Defense Chief for the Savannah State. I don't come for cancer this very, very important and very strong message. Make it go for all Ambazonia for home and abroad, and not be just a reaction for SCAF. SCAF, a group where supposedly being a group for all Ambazonian activists them, but it get less than 2% of the frontline activism for Ambazonia. I want to send out this message in response to them and to the request them way would get them because of that their later way they don't send up outside. This is the message I want to send for Ambazonia. It don't be 3 years since Pobia declared war against Ambazonia. During the time where they start the atrocity them against our people, this conflict is sucked some of us into a struggle we began already to go on since 1961. These 3 years have been a time for some of us for adjust and for learn. Time for people that will make mistake if it don't day and it don't pass. There is no more excuse. Even as we go before, make una get this one clear. Any Ambazonian where he participate, he conspire, he send message for the killing of General Mba Ivor, for the killing of General Efang, for the killing of Kuraman, and any other forces where he don't pick up gun for fight for our liberation shall be held responsible for their crime, whether Ambazonian is liberated or is under occupation. That one I promise you. So for all those who them there for abroad, they still politicize this revolution. Me then get that one very, very clear for their head. For those of us who there for abroad, who get time for adjust. But for those boys then they don't come under we for save our country, for fight for our liberation, they don't get second choice. Now a matter of death for them, or life for them, liberation or death. For those of our boys they there for inside prison, like Seseko, I see them talk now resistance forever or freedom. So make una understand say we get a sacred duty them for the people the way they don't stand to put their life on the line for the liberation of Ambazonia. If you shoot on for abroad, you there for any group, you participate for any conspiracy, for any way you send or you call for the death of any soldier for ground, you will be held accountable. There will be no forgiveness for you. Between now and our liberation, now the only time we can confess, follow the example of Luista, for confess about una part for that plot, and then una go get some clemency. But make it be very clear. If you call for the death of any Ambazonian Defense Forces member or any other forces, una remember we would take this position for send people the right for whom for go kill the killer of Polycarp Wazizi, we keep Polycarp. Well, the Republic bring a me chop Polycarp with Colas. Polycarp was not an ADF member. But that is our code of conduct and that is our oath. To defend Ambazonia, no one left behind, one for all for one. So long as the Ambazonian Defense Force exists, anybody who even send information to La Republic or their military, given the location of our soldiers, they call them blacklegs. Any spoiler, any collaborator who, for any reason, whatever reason, participate in any conspiracy for kill an ADF soldier, you shall be held responsible and we shall pay you in your coin. And for those who have already participated in the death of General Ivor, those who send instruction for him to be killed will never go free. Have that in your mind clearly. There will be no unity with people who have committed treason, with Sako and Chris Ano who have committed treason, embezzlement, treasonous embezzlement and treason itself. They were indicted by their own institution, by Brado, the very person who was their own financial boss, by the country head and by their own soldiers on the ground, have indicted them of stolen money, misappropriation, and treasonous embezzlement, and for power grab. So there shall be no unity with people who have committed treason. When I get that one clear, this is a life or death matter. We shall fight until we liberate Ambazonia, whether we fight with one hand or we fight with two hands. Now on our choice. But make una know say we shall not blink until Ambazonia is liberated. God bless una.